Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about how to choose a chiropractor. I get a lot of questions about, how to find a good chiropractor or what to look for, or if there's any specific technique that you should ask for when you call an office. This is actually part of the reason why I love sharing chiropractic videos for all of you to watch, because there's so many different techniques and so many different ways to practice chiropractic, and I think that video is just, it speaks for itself. So if you're looking for somebody who does like high velocity adjustments, basically most of the adjustments that I do, that I share in my YouTube videos, those are high velocity adjustments, so they're fast adjustments. That's where you get that cracking sound from the joints.
Oh.
There's also a lot of techniques that use lower force. They're not, in my opinion, as interesting to watch on a video, but there are some low force techniques that are extremely effective, like SOT is one of them, for example, or activator, which is kind of like the little clicker gun. Maybe some of you have been adjusted with it before, but when you are trying to find a chiropractor, somebody who adjusts similar to how I adjust, what you want to ask for, or what you want to search online, is full spine and extremity manual adjustments. Generally, if you call an office and you say, I want somebody who's going to do like a full spine and extremity adjusting, that should be sufficient, and then the office can tell you whether or not the chiropractor practices in that way. Another way to ask would be, you can say, does the chiropractor do like diversified adjustments? Sometimes it's called that. Gonstead is another technique that uses higher force adjustments. So those are different ways to ask for that type of chiropractor if you're looking for that. As far as choosing the right chiropractor, besides the way they adjust, I wouldn't base their fees on whether or not they're a good chiropractor for you. I know that a lot of people like to use their insurance. So we get a lot of phone calls at the office, and like one of the first questions people ask is, do you take my insurance? And at my office, we don't. We take personal injury insurance. So if somebody's in a car accident, we'll bill their auto insurance company, but we don't bill personal health insurance. That was a decision I made when I started the practice. I actually didn't want an insurance company dictating what I could and couldn't do with a patient. And I also didn't want to get reimbursed, like $20 for an adjustment, which I felt was much more valuable than that. I also didn't want to have to hire additional staff to do all my billing and then wait for reimbursement and then not get reimbursed, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So my neighbor is totally going off on his balcony right now. Hopefully you guys can't hear that, but sorry, super distracting. Anyway, I didn't want to take insurance at my practice, but I know a lot of chiropractors do. That doesn't necessarily mean they're not as good, but it can mean that they have a higher volume practice. This is not everybody, but there are a lot of chiropractors who, when they take insurance, the only way for them to make more money is to see more patients, because they're going to get reimbursed the same amount from the insurance companies. So it's not like they can say, now I'm going to bill $500 for the adjustment when the insurance company is only going to cover $75. Like, they'll have an issue there. We're a self-pay practice, meaning when our patients come in, they pay just like if they were going to go get their, haircut or something like that. They don't bill their insurance for that. I would make sure, though, that you have good communication with the chiropractor that you choose. So if you go in and you just feel like you don't like vibe well with that person, or if you don't feel like they heard you, or, the communication is off, I feel like that's a really important thing. So they might be, the best adjuster ever, but if you can't communicate with them, or if you feel like they're not communicating well with you, it may be a reason to find another chiropractor. Your chiropractor is, you trust them with your body. You're trusting them to take care of you. You want to be able to explain to them how you feel, what's going on, and you should never feel like the relationship is awkward or off or anything like that. I believe that that's an important thing to look for when going to see a chiropractor. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions about this, just put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.